All right. Hey, everybody. Oh, hold on. Wait. Hey, everybody. It's your girl, DJ Kels. We are live and in the studio. Los is here with me, as always. I'm going to be nice to Los this week, y'all, because he celebrated a birthday. Tell him how old you turned. You know.
23. Virgo, gang.
Listen, Virgo season, y'all act like y'all the only ones that have birthdays, period. Like, okay, we get it. Your little raggedy season or whatever. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get everything together. I'm all over the place today. It's been one of those days. I don't know about y'all that's watching. We're not on the radio today, but we are Facebook Live and YouTube Live. So y'all bear with me because I'm all over the place. But y'all will see this is going to be a good show. I'm waiting on my bro to chime in so we can get everything on the road, get everything on the ball or whatever. But regardless, y'all know we're going to have a good show. Me and Los, this is what we do. So with all that said and done, y'all, this is the DJ Kels and Friends show. So I got my big bro coming on today. So what a lot of people don't know is by nature, biologically, however you want to say it, I'm an only child. However, I don't care what nobody say. Being an only child, I got the best siblings in the world. Like older, younger, whatever. So tonight's going to be really cool because y'all know Los is my little brother, but I'm going to have my big brother on here tonight. So y'all get to see the dynamics of everybody together. I know Los is probably saying something because I keep playing with my ponytail. Listen. If you roll with DJ Kels, you already know. If I got a ponytail or some braids, it's about to go down. Good. If I get to slanging this ponytail, you already know. Listen, y'all. So I'm giving my people some time to get on too because my number's low and that's not like us. So yeah, y'all get on in here. We on here. We live. We on time. We not like typical black folks. We start on time. We say we start at 8 o'clock. We start at 8 o'clock. So hey, everybody getting on. I want to see that comment section blowing up tonight. Make sure y'all liking and sharing, commenting on both platforms. Make sure you're on YouTube as well as Facebook. I know a lot of people were asking me. Last week was such a good topic. Everybody was asking for the video, but this is what happened. It's my bad, my fault. And as a DJ, I definitely should have known. But I was in such a hurry last week because what a lot of people don't know is on the back end of having Selena and Brother Mike on, I was also in the planning part of that back to school Stop the Violence event. I know people probably just thought, oh, she just played the music at the event. No, I was actually on the planning side too. So we had left a meeting from earlier. I had a lot that I was balancing on my plate last week. So in the midst of it, just my fault, I actually forgot to put the disclaimer that I didn't own the rights to the music. So in the process of me not doing that, YouTube and Facebook, and they snatched some videos like it was nobody's business. Because I guess also too, I did play like a large portion of the Cardi B and Lizzo videos. So therefore they was like, oh no, you don't own this, honey. They snatched my little video right on off their platform. So I'm trying to edit. I did download last week's episode. So I'm trying to edit it. So I will put it on there because we talked about some really good topics facing our community. opportunities and some things that we just need. So I'm definitely working on getting that up to par. So y'all bear with me on that. We are trying to get episode 2 loaded on YouTube and Facebook again. So for all of y'all who missed last week and y'all wanted to catch it, I definitely have that, which was a really good segment with Brother Mike and Selena. Los was there, I guess. Listen, y'all, we got some good stuff for y'all today. We got some new music. We got some good topics and, just some good stuff. You know how we do. So listen, Los, before we get started, I got to ask the infamous question. What's in your cup tonight? Them eyes low. What's in your cup? You still celebrating that birthday?
Still celebrating the birthday, but tonight we just got the Mountain Dew. Yeah, I know this is a good flavor. Those Baja flavors, that line is really good.
So is Mountain Dew what now? It look nasty.
This one is Baja Flash. It look a little weird in the camera, but it's Baja Flash. They got Baja
No, if
Black.
it looks weird in the camera, it's probably weird. Carlos, it look nasty.
Nah, it's good. It tastes like pineapples.
Okay, if you say so. I am on my nice core water. I'm back. DJ Kels is back on a health kick. But hopefully I don't kick off the kick this time. But I got a little motivation, so I've been back on my healthy. So I'm on a water. Probably next week you might see me. If it's not water, it'll be a protein drink or a drink, one of the three. So, and one thing about it, I gotta say this about Los. Los does keep. You know what? I had said I was gonna not say "shut up, Carlos" today, but shut up, Carlos. Los does keep me on my grind when it comes to when I be on my little kicks and whatnot. He keeps me kicking on my kick. So thank you for that. Like I said, still waiting on my big bro to get on, hop on, so we can talk with him about his recent. I know he has some recent projects coming up. I know he's working on some things. I think he's working on a podcast and stuff as well. But I'm gonna let him tell his story, not me tell his story. So we're still waiting on him to come on, building the anticipation of my lovely fan base. I thank y'all for watching, though, for real. So let me say this while got a little bit of wiggle time. Thank you guys for supporting my my ventures with my radio show, the YouTube channel, the Facebook Live. I never really done this aspect of this, and I have to say this today, and I'm gonna try not. What a lot of people don't know is I get emotional. But a very, very good friend of mine told me to do this a few years back, and I was just like, man, I ain't feeling that. That's too much. Ain't nobody watching YouTube. Ain't nobody doing all that. And had I did it when he told me to do it, I would have been before the curve. But I didn't. So, and we're gonna talk about that a little later. But before I introduce my guest for the week, I want to show y'all this. This is actually the trailer for his documentary. See, I don't just be bringing some little lightweights on here. Listen, Carlos, have you seen it yet?
I haven't seen it yet. You got
okay, so I got a copy of it. I'll tell you about all that later. You got to come over. We got to watch it. So, listen, this is for my viewing audience. For those that don't know, listen, y'all got to watch this right here.
Because I want you to know how it affected me. It broke my heart. It shattered my soul. My heart was in my balls. To walk out of there after I helped so many people and not at least have nobody embrace me to say, welcome home.
Listen, without any further ado, I'm about to add my brother into the mix. That's my fault, y'all. I got my speakers way loud in here. I was jamming out to the music. All right. Y'all know I'm DJ OG Black in the building. What's up, Rudy?
What's up? What's good? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear. I got you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay. I'm trying to turn you up. How can I turn you up?
What you watching on your phone?
I said, how can I turn you up? I can barely.
Hold on 1 second.
Huh?
All right. What about now?
It's good enough.
All right. Los, you got good sound on your end?
All right.
Yeah, I can hear everything.
Okay. All right, good. All right, we in there. So listen. So let's start with how we met. Okay. So what a lot of people don't know, we're from roughly the same area, and so he had this store at one point in time, and I saw it on Facebook or whatever, and I was like, okay, cool, whatever. So I swing in the store. I started buying some stuff. Then, like, I think my second go around, Los, I brought you with me. Listen, between me and Los, we done bought so much merch from this store. From shades, I got a pair of Versace shades, Gucci shades. Carlos, we got backpacks, shoes. Like Rudy the plug. Listen, y'all don't understand. We had so much stuff, and at the time, I was dating a guy, and he was getting ready to transition from being locked up to being out. And I was like, oh, I'm about to hook him up with a little stuff from the store. So I was getting all kind of stuff on the low, like name brand stuff. We was locked and loaded. Carlos is still in college. So he was in there just shopping. Like we was having a good old time. And so fast forward a couple months after that, the late great Shamar Dorsey asked me to do this podcast. And I'm like, okay, yeah, I ain't never did one before, but it's cool. So we get up there and I'm waiting around. And I'm like, oh, that's dude that owned the store. So we on there, we're talking, and the instant connection right there. And it's just been a brother and sisterhood ever since. And I will honestly say there's not a lot of people who have been hands-on as far as helping me with DJing, with getting my name out there and things like that. But Rudy is definitely one of those people that is like, if he can help you, he gonna help you. So that's my introduction. Carlos, yours is more so from a buying stuff. You a customer.
Yeah, they got good quality merch.
Good quality merch. Yes. Them last backpacks is good quality. But yeah, so listen, I'm so humble, so happy to have you on here tonight. So let the people know about you for those that don't know who you are.
I'm Rudy.
All right, you guys, look, we got a little connection issue. We're going to work it out. But while he does that, I'm going to go ahead and go to our new song of the week. So this week we have hold on, let's see here. Okay, so this week I have a song by let me see, our first song. Song of the week. Our new song of the week is actually an Earth, Wind, and Fire joint, y'all. It's Earth, Wind, and Fire, and it is featuring what's this boy name? Lucky Day. So y'all, the goats are back, the elements are back, and they got a new joint with Lucky Day. So I'm gonna spin it for y'all. Y'all tell me what y'all think of it while we work out this connection thing with Rudy.
Say much, tell her love means something to you. And when we ain't talking, your thoughts keep telling you you're feeling it too. So why you keep it bottled up? Open, let me show you what I can do. I got nothing to prove. If the pressure too hard, then baby I can turn it loose. It's good times, tell me baby what you waiting on. Your eyes say they don't wanna be alone. I want you. You want me to. Oh, can I love? Well, I bet ya.
WLEO.
host in today's newest hip hop and R&B. In your eyes, good times, tell me, babe, what you waiting on? Your eyes say they don't wanna be alone, but you won't find out if you never try. You want my love. Can't find it, you can't find it. Feeling slide. Love is all the time. Kiss it, yeah. Can you find the time to listen? Life's all the time to hold you, yeah. Can you find the time?
All right, y'all. Y'all tell me. Y'all gotta tell me what y'all think about that new joint. I'm about to bring Los back in. All right, so DJ OG Black has some connection issues. Well, we're gonna get him back right. Y'all don't worry about that. Ooh. I tell y'all when I get that ponytail, it's a new me. That's when that DJ Kels jump in. That's when Kelsey leaves and DJ Kels comes in. My mama hates it when I'm on a live stream or I'm doing something, I'm playing with my ponytail. She be like, girl, stop playing with your ponytail. But she don't understand. I done transition. Like, I'm not Kelsey no more. I'm DJ Kels, and Kels be playing with her ponytail. That's what, you know, when you whip that pony. I got to get that little Ariana Grande little ponytail sweat. See, this a little midget ponytail. This ain't that Ariana Grande style. I got to get my Ari back. Shut up, Carlos. I already know that face when you might say something slick. But y'all, that was a new Earth, Wind, and Fire. Y'all got to hit up my comment section. Tell me what y'all think. Y'all think the Elements back? They're trying to be young. They done did that little verses, honey. They think they young. They done came back. They done brought Lucky Day on the joint. Listen, y'all got it. That Earth, Wind, and Fire bumps. But y'all see my disclaimer on the bottom. So YouTube, Facebook, don't play with me. Don't be trying to take my little videos down. You see, you like how I did that, Carlos? I had to show up. Anyway. Listen, y'all. So we're gonna hop into some hot topics before my bro comes back. Listen, Carlos, you ran track, right?
Yeah.
Okay, we gotta talk about our girl Sha'Carri Richardson. All right, for those who don't know who Sha'Carri is, then maybe you gotta research that. We ain't got no time to explain all that. But basically, short version, boom. A couple months back, she was the fastest woman in the world. All right. She runs. She's supposed to go to the Olympics. She's doing her thing. Boom. Drug test come back positive. Smoking a little weed. But on back end, you got to remember her mother did die. She was under a lot of stress, a lot of pressure, a lot of instant fame and gratification. So she had a lot going on at one time. Also, too, let's also remember that weed is not an enhancement drug. It's not a steroid. It's not a performance booster. So, she just, was doing what she was doing. All right, so that disqualified her from the Olympics. In the process of disqualifying her from the Olympics, let me see what y'all say in the comment section. Hey, Joy. So in the process of disqualifying her from the Olympics, basically, she had to sit it out. So boom, in the Olympics, we still had Black Girl Magic. The Jamaican team spazzed out. They won. Boom, boom, boom. All right. So in the process of them winning back to back like that, okay, there's another big race after the Olympics, which happened last Saturday. So everybody's like, okay, Sha'Carri back. She about to do her thing. I ain't gonna lie. I was one of the people saying she was back. She about to do her thing. That was me saying that. And I was like, okay, she done had time, but also too, let's remember, not only were these other ladies training, they're training and competing in the biggest race of their life in the Olympics. She was at the crib, she was trying to get emotionally right, and she was still trying to train, but it's a different level of training. So boom, we waiting on the comeback. She done been in the Beats. Dr. Dre just released a Beats commercial. She's a spokesperson. She got the Beats on, the new Kanye West song playing. Side note, I want him to hurry up and drop Donda. How many listening parties does he have to have before he drops Donda? We know it's gonna be an epic Kanye record because he named it after his dead mother that he loved so dearly. So we already know Donda about to be crazy. You having these big listening parties, man. Give us the music. Like Carlos, like, do you feel me? Like, give us the music.
Really, because I've been missing these listening parties, so I have yet to hear it. I heard like the sample of one of the songs, so I was like, yeah, he need to come on with it.
The most I heard was in a commercial with Sha'Carri. Like, I was like, okay, girl putting little headphones on, she run on the track. Okay, this song gonna be fire, the record gonna be fire. Like, where is that? Kanye, give us some music. Stop playing with us, man. So in the process, she runs the race. The race was last week. My girl finished last, y'all. 9th place. My girl was in ninth place. And then so she gives an interview. But I love the interview. You feel me? Some people like, now this is where people going in on her and this, that, and the third. I ain't gonna lie, Carlos, our girl Nicki Minaj took a little shot at it too. But you know, she was very appreciative. She was, you know, for women winning. She was, you know, supporting the ladies that won. She congratulated them. She had excellent sportsmanship in her press interview, but she also reminded us that she's coming back and she's still that girl. Carlos, as a track star yourself, what are your views on it? And I'm gonna tell you my opinion.
I honestly feel like she really didn't give it her all. Like after I watched it a couple times, I was like, she didn't really give it that full energy burst. Like she was just kind of chilling. She was just like, okay, whatever. Just like, I don't want to say cocky, but it was like, I don't know if she wasn't expecting everybody else not to go full-fledged or what. It's like, I had a similar situation like that with one of the races I ran. Like I did she only did the 100. So that's like,
don't say it only like that, Carlos.
Like with the 100, you know, that's a full burst race. You start out full speed and you finish full speed.
Right.
Whereas the 400, like, or the 200, you might start out whatever and then go all the way. With the 400, what I did, I went full burst all the way around until I got to the end. I had a good little pace in front of everybody. I'm sitting there chilling, got kind of cocky with it. And kind of slow it down. And next thing I know, everybody shot off in front of me. And that's what I feel like. Like she was just
but she never took the lead though.
And that's different. She never took the lead. Like she was just
okay, let's go. Let's look at her style though. And this is what I explained to you when I watched it. If you watch Sha'Carri Richardson, this is what she does, y'all. She runs fast in the beginning, but then when everybody else feels like they got it, she kicks in the turbo. Homegirl never kicked in the turbo. Like she just kept cruising. I honestly feel like y'all can say what y'all want to. Y'all can say my opinion crazy, but hear me out. I think she lost that race on purpose. I think it was strategic. I think she trying to let those girls had an awesome year. The Jamaican team. They placed the same way they placed in the Olympics. She coming back for them next year because everybody's counting her out. She's going to be even more of an underdog. She still got her Nike endorsement. She still got all her endorsements. She still got fan base that didn't even know who she was until a few months back. I feel like it was strategic. Well, because this is the thing. If she would have won the race, what would have given her? Bragging rights? Oh, I won a race. We wanted to see you in the Olympics. So she's not done. Like she said, I feel like she's not done. She's coming back harder. But my girl lost the race. We had hope in you, girl. We was rooting. In the words of Tyra Banks, the infamous words of Tyra Banks, we were rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. We still are though, girl. We still rooting for you, honey. Black magic, black girl magic, black girls rock, all that stuff. We rocking with you. I'm trying to rock with you till the wheels fall off, but girl, the wheels is they need an alignment or something. They're coming off and shaking. We got a little pull to it. We got to pull it back in, Sha'Carri. You got to pull it back in. But okay, that was my tidbit on Sha'Carri Richardson. Hopefully she gets it together. Next on my list of hot topics, and I know y'all seen it. The Hood Olympics, y'all. With them milk crates. First of all, I spent one night just watching TikTok, watching people fall off the milk crates. Listen, y'all don't understand. If y'all could be in the text message thread between me and Carlos and see how many times we did share folks falling off the milk crates. Listen, if our other girl wasn't celebrating her birthday, the group message would have been lit because, baby, the way Please tell me in this comment section. Please tell me that y'all not doing this milk crate thing. Carlos,
please do it. Please don't
Carlos,
do it.
You're a fairly kind of skinny, slim guy.
I ain't doing it. Listen,
Carlos, you're not doing the Hood Olympics. You're not setting up the milk crates.
I ain't set up for that.
And it's the way y'all underestimate yourselves when y'all got about the second or third step. When you get shaky on that third step, why do you still keep going up? Why? Why? What does that
balance?
I ain't gonna lie. I've seen some fly ones. Like I've seen a girl do it in heels, and she did it flawlessly. Baby, it's folks doing it in tennis shoes, and they ain't getting it right. Please, for the love of humanity and your health, stay. Y'all ain't built like you was when you was 5 and 6. Y'all too old for that. Bones don't heal the same way. Aches and pains not the same. Your job is not going to excuse you for the next day because you fell off the milk crates because you out there at your homeboy house and y'all got about drunk and you try to go up milk crates. Like, y'all, let the crates be. Use some crates for storage or something. Like, put something in there. I'm pretty sure it's something on some website or something where you can make those milk crates do something. You can make decorations in your house or something. Y'all too old to be going up the milk crates. Y'all need to let that go. Y'all need to let them milk crates go. Carlos, has it been anything in current events that stood out to you this week besides Sha'Carri and the milk crates?
It's really been the milk crates.
Like. The milk crates. Like. And I'm gonna tell you one of my ultimate favorite TikToks that have me up about 3:00 in the morning here recently. Y'all, the scholarship challenge prank is.
Listen,
I would do it, but the way my mama set up,
you don't get cursed. Yeah.
Listen, it won't be no more DJ Kels and friends because y'all might have to come and view the body or something. Because listen, that ain't gonna work in my household. So I just got to the point where I just showed it to her, like, hey, this is the prank that's out now because I already know the way my mama set up and my daddy. Really, either one, I probably would have better luck with my dad. But the way my mama set up, oh no, I'm not trying to end my life over no little TikTok prank. So comment section, would y'all do the scholarship challenge on your mom? Carlos, y'all don't understand. I want Carlos to do this freaking challenge so bad.
Make sure she ain't watching.
No, she ain't watching. Listen, I want between Carlos and his sister, Janiyah, I want one of the two of y'all to do this challenge so bad. Y'all just don't understand. Matter of fact, y'all can hide the camera. You ain't even got to put it out and open. Listen, the way that I would laugh at that, y'all would have to get me out of the hospital because I had an asthma attack laughing at y'all. Because it's just like that. All right, y'all. We are going to actually slide into Carlos' pick of the week. Lord Jesus. Let's see what type of ratchet foolishness of a song he picked this week. Now, I ain't gonna pick all of y'all. This is Carlos' birthday week. And so we're going to turn up like for Carlos here. He done had a little birthday. I know I picked on Virgo season earlier, but
no Virgo season.
Do it one more time.
Yeah, all my Virgos, y'all get right down there in the comment section. Virgo season.
Don't nobody care.
Whatever.
Let me stop because DJ OG Black is a Virgo too. He got a birthday coming up. So it's like this show was perfectly placed because your birthday was yesterday, right? It was yesterday, right?
Yeah. Listen.
His birthday was yesterday, and I think his is like coming up like the 26th or 25th or something like that. So it was perfectly timed and placed. But let's get into Lo's pick of the week. Y'all tell me in the comment section if y'all like his pick of the week. If you don't, it's okay. It ain't gonna offend him. Just let us know how you feeling about the pick of the week. Let me cut his sound off because he likes to sing along. Thank you. There it is. All right, y'all. Listen, we about to get into Lo's pick of the week. Lo's pick of the week. I was about to say why. Oh, here you go. Ha! Y'all don't pay me no mind.
I'm a big flexing rich dresser. I just blew your rent on some Montclair sweatshirts. Big stepper, Louis V collector. She had enough, then I'm applying more pressure. Bitch, I already earned my stripes. These bitches ain't no competition, ain't believe in the hype. I just dropped the bag on the pair off white drip so hard, got them calling for a fix on the pipe and this shit. Like, I just got a thing for the flex, the bag, stay around this bitch so I can fuck off a check. I feel like I'm up now, fuck all that, I'm up next. Bitch don't really have to iron me to say that I'm pressing. It's my last time saying I'm the goat around this motherfucker. And in my eyes, I'm the coldest around this motherfucker. They gotta pay me just to come back to the city. Who the fuck ass they head? These bitches ain't fucking with me when you bitches way riding. I should charge you hoes. I forever with the shit and I could dog you hoes. Ever since I got a name, it's the ball you hoes. I apply the same hurt the way I ball on hoes. I can't fight you hoes. I spend whatever on nails. I gotta fly back to the city just to link up with me. I'm on the finance too. I'm in your city at 4. I done tracked the whole Cali in a pair of Dior. I done moved to the A just to triple my bag. You bitches fighting over dick, bitch. You going out bad, make bitches sicker than Corona. Got them rocking a mask. I said a pussy hoe can never, so I'm keeping them mad. And I'm a big flexer, rich dresser. I just blew your ran off some Montclair sweatshirts. Big stepper, Louis V collector. She ain't had enough, then I'm applying more pressure. Big zipper, touch wine and a kiss. I spent your on some Louis V slip, man. What bitch on suck dick, please? I'm here for the all the rest, yeah, we ain't know. 2020 when we ran in the bed. Still sipping my shit, get higher than a rent for me. I'm paying 2 for a pint. Still here to win no Jimmy shot. I swear, bitch, I know my wheels hard. 40K chrome, nothing 60K of merch, big. No, my bitch, I love that shit. Take the ep3, leave the Cuban on the dress. Don't forget these niggas paying. I'm a big flexer. Rich dresser, I just blew your ran off of my sweatshirt. Big stepper, Louis V collector. She ain't had enough, then I'm applying more pressure. Big flexer, rich dresser, I just blew your ran off of my sweatshirt. Big stepper, Louis V collector. She ain't had enough, then I'm applying more pressure. Bitch.
All right, y'all. What y'all think about that? Well, I ain't gonna lie. Hold on. I ain't gonna lie. That song is kind of fire, Carlos. It flame up a little bit. It do a little something. So I actually like the song. I actually had heard the song before you told me about it. But you know, when you be telling me stuff, I be trying to act brand new like you put me on. But you know, black people. Carlos, I ain't gonna lie, y'all. I'm loving your little background tonight. Did you have that before and it just went angle right or something?
Yeah, it was just we was angled more at the little black space here.
Okay,
but the whole thing say go away.
Not go away. Not you don't want no company. Yeah. Lowe's is a mess. Cause okay, so I always ask people, I tell y'all, give me your constructive criticism, give me your feedback, and people, you know, they let me know. They let me know like what they you know what they think. So everybody's like, what's going on in Carlos' background? I was like, I don't know. I'll ask him. And so when I asked him, he was like, oh, y'all just couldn't see it. So I'm like, Carlos, show us the background. Show us the background. So he finally did. And so we love it. The song was fine. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta let me know in the comment section how y'all like the Earth, Wind, and Fire song, and also how y'all like that song tonight. Big flex. Listen. And once we get at the end of the night, when I do my mix is just that this week. It is a mix, honey. So y'all know I do my mix based off of how I'm feeling. So this week between Los birthday and just different whatever, it's just that it's a mix. So we're gonna see if I mix it just right. Now, I just got up with OG Black. We getting the connection thing just right. So we about to bring him back on. But until we do, I want to thank y'all yet again for the support, for the love of the show. Also, too, I do want to say this. If you are a business owner, I'm going to put my own little plug in. If you are a business owner and you have a business or you're in music or whatever, and you want to be on the show, make sure you're following me. Social media tags are listed below. Right there. Y'all see them? Okay. So make sure you're following me. Make sure you're connecting with me so that you know or whatever, and you can get on the show. We want to bring you on. We want to hear about your music. We want to hear about your upcoming projects. We want to hear about your business opening. We want to hear about your boutiques and all the stuff that you have going on. So we want to support you as you support us. Also, too, let me go ahead and put my brother's tag on here too. Make sure y'all following DJ OG Black on all his social media platforms. Also, too, if you are listening via WLEO, make sure you download the WLEO app. It's very simple. You can do it in the time it takes you to watch the show. WLEO to your either Google Play or Apple Store. It's a free app, and you can hear our radio station 24 hours. You can play it in your car, play it at work, whatever. Because I know sometimes you want to hear a little music or you want to hear a little talk radio, and maybe you're at work or something. You just put that AirPod in your ear, and there you go. You can hear us or whatever while you're working out. Sometimes it's not convenient to watch us, so you can always hear us out. But you don't want to miss his mix tomorrow night. So you want to make sure that you're on there. With that, those are my little advertisements for tonight. Yeah, like I did my own commercials. I did my own like little church announcements. Speaking of which, most of the kids all over the world going back to school. Thank you, Lord. So let me give y'all, me and Carlos were talking about this a few weeks back. This disclaimer right here, this is for the church parents, okay? You're raising your kids, they go to church, they go to school. Can y'all stop making kids bring their homework to Bible study and revival? Because it's very hard to concentrate on the times tables and reading assignments when you got somebody preaching and hollering at you and testifying and music going. It is very hard, okay?
Somebody shouting about to knock your homework off the table.
Right, somebody shouting on their homework. It done got ripped because somebody heals. Then you got somebody prophesying over them, so they got, oil and spit and everything. Sweat, yes. And then chaps go to school, sleeping the next day, and it's like, well, why you didn't do this? This is, I was at revival. But that's not an excuse. Oh, my mama had me in church all night. Listen, I'm telling y'all this now. I know revival season coming up. It's about September-ish. So all the Zionites, all the Baptists, all y'all, listen, Kojic, stop bringing them babies to revival when they got homework. I know you don't want to miss it, but everything virtual now anyway. So y'all can do that at the crib. Them babies need their homework. That was a disclaimer for all the church kids that grew up and you had to be there because the anniversary choir was singing and you your mama didn't want to miss it. And you had to do your homework at the church house on them hard benches back in the day. That's before they had right in the back row. And then this is the thing, preachers, stop yelling at the kids because they ain't paying attention. Honey, they 5.
Right.
they don't know what you're talking about. We soak it in later in life, but we're just here for the little food afterward, the little hot dogs, the chips, and the soda that y'all charging us for. That's all we here for. Carlos, because you already know it ain't nothing like that hot dog, chicken plate, fish plate right at the church.
Listen, our church mother back in the day, she had these little sweet potato custard things. So I said, things hit between them things and pound cakes at the church, all that good stuff. The hot dog with chili on it, them onions.
You got to have it all the way because they gonna make it homemade, so you might as well. You aggravate it. You aggravate myself.
I need a good church plate right about now.
Not a church plate. Carlos, what's on the church plate?
You got, them green beans with the little ham and stuff in it. Sometimes some churches got that cabbage. Of course, they got that macaroni and cheese. You got corn sometimes, yams, fried chicken, ham. They got ham.
It sounds like you're gonna have high blood pressure by the time you finish with this plate, and diabetes.
And for the desserts, they usually have red velvet cake, sweet potato pie, and pound cake. What's the other one? And a pound cake. Yes,
gotta have a pound cake, and it can't be store bought. Like you come in there with the Publix, Food Line, Walmart if you want to, but it gotta be because you gotta say stuff like, "Who made this?"
Right? You like, which one of them made that? You can't eat everybody cooking. Everybody.
Listen, growing up, my home church, we had a lady, Mother Simon. Baby, if Mother Simon didn't make nothing but the cake, hey, we in there. Listen, we talking about fighting for the desserts to make sure you had one of Mother Simon's cakes.
I'm done.
Listen here. I'm talking about in her older years when she wasn't even able to come out to the church. She made that cake and sent it over. Baby. What that like Mother Simon cake. Listen. You can tell we old time. Don't pay us no mind. This is what we do. But listen, when we DJing, well, I'm DJing. He's assistant. And they make us plates. Well, they normally make my plate and tell Carlos to make his own.
You gotta go make your own plate.
They made Carlos make his own plate. But anyway, 9 times out of 10, half of that stuff he just listed be on the plates. I'll be laughing, especially like, because basically, listen, when I say Los is my brother, he my brother for real. So to the point where when he come to family functions, like if I don't bring him or he has to work, they be like, "Where cousin?" Like, nigga, I don't know. He at work or something. Cousin missing too many family functions. Well, I don't know.
Look, and when y'all watching, I'm gonna try to make the next one.
Y'all don't believe that. Toya, if you watching, Marika, if you watching, don't believe that. Carlos and missed too many family functions.
Wow, I'm there in spirit though. It's all good.
Not there in spirit though. Listen, y'all have to understand the vibe we create when we DJ. Listen, matter of fact, book us for your dance event and we'll bring all this to you. Look, y'all. It has been quite a night. I'm gonna go ahead. I'm gonna slide into my mix. It don't look like DJ OG Black's connection got right. That's cool. Listen, this is what we gonna do. We gonna table it. We gonna bring him back another time. No love, love. We're gonna bring him back, honey. Because in our area, I don't know like where some of y'all are watching from, but in our area, we've been having a lot of storms. So I'm 9 times out of 10 that's probably contributing to what's going on. I don't know because I'm kind of the room that I'm in is kind of soundproof. I don't know what's going on outside. But I'm guessing and assuming that has something to do with it. But y'all, listen, I'm gonna get into my mix of the week. I'm gonna talk a little bit through. Oh, I talked too soon. Here you go. I talked too soon. Shut up. What a good thing is, to be completely honest, y'all, we're not on the radio tonight, so my time ain't got no limit. Hey, so we can get it in. So I'm about to bring him back on here. See, that's what happens. It's like as soon as you got something good going that you're really trying to do, it's like the enemy just come in and try to throw you off focus. I've always said, if you have a bad dress rehearsal or a bad something leading up to whatever, then something good about to come out of it. Like I've been in situations where like the dress rehearsal went really bad, or the the day before, even the day of, it's just like everything is a disaster. Or you're planning a trip and half your people don't come, or something crazy happens, or you're planning something and like shut up Carlos. I just feel like a shut up Carlos is needed behind that because that face you made. But it's like whenever you're trying to do something, if you have a rough rocky start in the beginning, that means it's something good that's supposed to transpire. So that's just my tidbit for you for the week, in case somebody watching they having a rough week. Maybe your end of your week gonna be better than your beginning. Carlos, you aggravating. All right, y'all. We got DJ OG back in here. All right, we got you.
You.
Hey, you in?
I don't know what the hell.
Listen, it's like that sometimes. My connection was last week. Like my connection was so bad, it took me completely out the loop. Like the whole show was going, and I was just gone. Like I had no connection, no nothing. I was like, oh, I hope the show's still going on. I came back, it was still going on. So, hey, it's technology. That's all I can say.
I got you.
Yeah, just tell the people a little bit about you for the ones that don't know you.
Oh man, like I said, I'm a master barber, co-owner of Cutting Edge Barber Lounge. My cousin Larry, DJ. Like I was saying earlier before we got cut off, like I've been doing the DJ thing forever since I was 12. And man, just grinding, man. Just trying to stay focused and grinding.
So with the DJing, what got you into it at such an early age? Like you've been doing this for a long time.
Yeah, I've been DJing and cutting hair since I was 12.
Okay.
So I'm 45. So the DJing thing came from my brothers, because all of them DJ.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And it's so my brother brought me my first setup. Did you hear me? I don't know if I went in or out.
No, I heard you. I heard you. You went in and out, but I got you though. I got you. He bought
Yeah,
your first
yeah, like
setup.
that's yeah, he bought me my first setup and it just went from there, And it growed into doing parties and doing shows and doing this and doing that. And as time went on, it just kept growing, growing, growing. And you get a following and you build up the clientele.
So with your brothers doing it and everything, do you have like any of your nieces, nephews, or any of your sons or daughters that dibble and dabble in DJing, or that are doing it?
Well, only person I can really say is my cousin Honey. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like
And shout
that was
out
a
to
few
DJ
years
Honey
ago.
Love. We try to get her on the show. We didn't had our conversation, so we definitely shout out to DJ Honey Love, one of the best doing it right now.
Yeah,
And I know you're probably watching, so definitely, yeah, she's doing it. Well, the reason I said that is because I don't remember ever meeting your brother. However, I grew up with your nephew, with Ryan, and let
yeah,
me tell y'all something. You cannot keep a straight face. Imagine being in school. So basically, in middle school, especially, they group you based off your academic ability, blah, blah, blah. So I would always end up in the class with the kids that was smart, but we cut up.
right.
All right, with his last name being Jones and my last name being Livingston, they always had to sit beside each other. And
Yeah.
Ryan was craziest stuff. I would try to keep a straight face, and I would get in trouble for laughing. Like it was always, he always got me in trouble. And I'll never forget when I was in middle school, I had a little hustle making CDs. Ryan had a little hustle making CDs.
Yeah.
And what I would do, because I had already crashed one or two of my mama's computers using line wires.
Yeah.
So I would be like, hey, Ryan, I need a CD with this, and this on it. And he'd be like, all right, pay him for the CD. I take the CD, take all the music off. I make my own set of CD.
Yeah.
Yeah, we used to cut up. And Carlos, okay, I'm gonna connect all the dots for Carlos because he's not from around here. So check this out. Carlos, you know how like when we be at the parties and I'll be like, it ain't a lit party unless you see Kathy Jones there. Like your party really for real ain't lit if she ain't there. Okay, so Kathy is Ryan's mama.
Okay.
Boom, now we connected. Yeah, so
Right.
Small world. That's just how it is around here. Like, where we are. I know a lot of you guys are watching from different areas, but everybody for the most part is connected, knows each other in some way, form, fashion. In which me and OG Black realized that when we were on Shamar's show, I'm talking about, I wanted to be a hustler because my mom had, multiple streams of income, blah, blah, blah. You like, who your mom? Yeah. Boom. My mom didn't taught him in high school. Like, it's a small world. Like,
right.
So,
definitely.
Yeah. So tell us what new business ventures, what you working on now? What you got going on now?
Right now, I'm in the process of becoming a car dealer.
Okay.
That's what I'm in the process for. Everything that you see me doing, I studied it while I was incarcerated. Like everything, every step, everything has been wrote down on paper 20 years ago.
And that's what, I was talking to.
I'm saying it's just steps. So this is the step that I've been to take. Hello?
Yeah, we got you.
I'm still on?
Yeah, you still on.
Okay, yeah, this is to take the step. I'm doing the step to do the cars, and I'm taking the steps with the cars to get into the properties. So everything is just step by step of where I want to get, because I'm getting older, I'm not getting younger, and I want to leave something, you know what I'm saying, for my grandkids and kids. That's really where I'm at right now. The only thing I care about is family, being around people that love me, and traveling. Don't nothing else really. You know what I'm saying? That's just where I'm at.
When you say travel, let me tell you this. You and your wife are travel goals. Carlos, when I grow up, if I'm not traveling like that, I don't want it. Let me tell you, I look up on Facebook or Instagram, I'm like, oh, they traveling. But listen, that's what life is about. You got to get out here, whoever you are, wherever you are watching from. Hear me when I say this. Please do not just stay in your little small town community, your state. Get out. There is a whole world to see, not just the United States. There's a whole world to see. Like, don't stay so boxed in. And to me, if 2020 and 2021 haven't taught you guys anything, Life is too short. Y'all keep saying, oh, I'm going to do this in 5 years. Oh, I'm going to do this in whatever. You got to live for the moment and do it now. Save up that little money to get that plane ticket. They cheap right now anyway. The hotel's cheap right now anyway.
Allegiant Airlines in Concord, you can fly round trip to Fort Lauderdale, Miami for $68. It ain't what people think. Like, you know what I'm saying? And we plan ahead when we do things. So, you know, I don't get it. And life is, like you said, life is much more bigger than just this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's more than just
area.
Yeah, working and in and out. And something that you hit on earlier when we was talking is making sure you have a plan. Everybody on here, if you're watching tonight, you know, y'all not just talking to some local jokers, some little small times. We talking about people with businesses and plans. And the way that you do it is you have to have a game plan. Like I was talking to one of my mentors, one of my big brothers just last week. And he was like, okay, where do you see this? Where do you see DJ Kels and friends going? Where do you see your DJ business going? And I ain't gonna lie, I was stuck on stupid like, He was like, okay, you keep treating it like a hobby and it's gonna be just that, a hobby. Like you have to have something, you have to have a plan of action to go by because you can't expect it to get successful and you don't have it. Or what if you have, boom, instant success and now you don't know what your next move is because you didn't plan for it. Right. So you really have to have a plan for success. Like success don't just happen overnight. You got to have some strategies, some strategical stuff that you're really trying to get accomplished out here. And it's more than, you can't just, for me, I've always said this. If you are creative, if you come up with anything, you don't just have one thing that you're good at. Like I've never seen a music artist or a DJ just good at one thing. So when he was naming stuff like this dude is a barber, listen, he shortchanged himself. The dude had a lounge, he had a clothing store. Like, listen, Rudy the Ultimate Hustler. Like, listen, Damon Dash used to have a TV show called The Ultimate Hustler on BT. If you was out when that show was out, you would have won because like you got to have that mindset. And even when you were talking about when you were being incarcerated, you were making a plan. Listen, you gotta have a plan. Like use your time wisely. Even like Los, you're in college right now, so I know that you work while being in college, but you get, you have more free time. Like those are the times that you have to kind of like strategize because before you know it, boom, you're gonna be hitting graduation. Then boom, once that real world kick in, you start getting them real bills. You ain't got time to be sitting strategizing and planning. You got bills to pay. Yeah. Listen, y'all, you gotta really people gotta really take advantage of the time. But listen, we didn't talk so much and had such a good time. I'm gonna get into my my little mix for the night. But y'all fellas don't go nowhere though. Don't go nowhere. We'll salute everybody out. But I'm gonna get into my little weekly mix. Hold please. Everybody. All right, y'all. So sorry, I'm clearing my throat. I'm all over the place. My sinuses. It's been one of them weeks. But y'all, okay. So basically, with this being Carlos' little birthday week or whatever, y'all gotta know Dolos was on that from earlier, and also to everybody knows my boy is a big Nicki fan. However, what people don't know about Carlos is deep down inside, he is an old man, honey. And every party I go to, he asks me to play this little song.
Let's go, baby, to the hole in the wall. I've had my best time, y'all. Yes, I did. In the hole in the wall. 3 o'clock in the morning, all the damn clubs are closed. I went to this place, y'all. I didn't want anyone to know. I walked into the room, had my nose in the air. It's 7 in the morning, and I'm still in there. Let's go, baby. To the hole in the wall. Oh, yeah. I've had my best time, y'all. Yes, I did. In the hole in the wall. I took my high class.
I still gotta mix for Los right quick.
Somebody about to get poked up, go pull your toe cut. All that talking out your neck might just get your throat cut. This a Mack truck, not a black truck. When we move, tell them back up. Click, click, clack, duck. Hella beans, pull up, stepped up. Super facts up. All you bitches, Rosa Parks. Uh-oh, get your ass up. Yikes. Attack, and you it for life. Yikes. You a clown, you do it for likes. Yikes. Yes, it's tight, but it doesn't bite. Rip it right. He be like, yikes. What's the hype? This is something like, yikes. Out of town on consistent flights. Yikes. Work hard just to get the right.
Y'all know I had to play that Nicki for Carlos. Y'all know Carlos a big Nicki fan. But my boy All the Way Dre got locked up, so I gotta put some All the Way Dre in the mix.
I got the muscle like rose in the peanut butter, you damn scared. Straight FN Glock for that shit, it gon' be with me. When I rock designer, that's just a plucker, I'm damn drippy. I was stacking that bitch to the what a name, Lil Pure Peppy. It is a difference from being strategic about it and being scary. I don't know what coming my way, but just know that I'm gon' be ready. I'm too ready. I'm 3 ready. For whatever. My mind made up, I ain't going nowhere. I be up in the morning like that nigga swear I'm gonna live. To a certain degree, let them get in the way, cause I get this shit cheating. I have niggas able to stupid, they try to bet you anyway. Get old, lean like a tattoo, grind with some shit that metallic. Like a JLP, they want me to an end. In jail, in the pen. Won't even pick up the pen. You're gone. Now they wanna play your song, even though they alive, they know that they wrong. They just wanna murder up your name, get enough attention and fame. Hey, swallow, whatever you doing so lame. They just wanna merge off your name, get enough attention and fame. Hey, swallow. Hate you while you're here, act like they love you when you're gone. Now they wanna play your song. They alive, they know that they wrong.
Make sure y'all run on my boy All the Way Dre numbers.
Supported to grind it. Yo, they look to the future was shining. They was rolling, but they wasn't riding. In a living a whole lot of mileage. It hit different when real niggas styling. They ain't too little young and they wildin'. I'm out of speak with that brother get violent. But you press on my back, that vagina. Real situation behind it. But you know they gon' try to refine this. Make you wonder why nobody sliding. They were looking for ways to the private. Fake love, how they slide, oh yeah. Fake love, how they slide, oh top. You while you're here, they love you when you're gone. Now they wanna play your song, even though they're alive, they know that they're wrong.
Now I got this one off Rudy Page this week, y'all. It's called The Wheel.
Let's get them. And we're all just folks in a big old wheel. Whole thing turning, trying to roll up hill. Twist that cap, nigga, pop that steel. The perp don't get him in the coke. And you know that it's real, yeah. But you don't know, you don't really know how to feel. Trust is costly. Ain't life a bitch, girl, just divorce me. Timepiece frosty, that's why you only get one chance. You are now rocking. My mocha coffee, heaven help me. Cause I'm still caught in the wheel. Luxury car living, I'm Alla hopping, the album's dropping. Do say champagne and Henny gallons popping. Processing the accolades of life, calculating the hate, evaluating the prices known. Down on heavy my own. Calm demeanor, though with various tones, I base hell. Well, from the people ever, people buffers that make bell. Won't tell, been through it, been influenced, been a student, bossed up. Doctor on the track like DJ Kels. Doctor on the track like DJ Kels. Doctor on the track like DJ Kels. Doctor on the track like DJ Kels.
All right, y'all. Listen, I hope that y'all enjoyed the show today, even with the technical difficulties and all that good stuff. I hope that y'all really enjoyed the show, the content of the show. Content. That's what you have to grasp, the content. We working it all out. This was just episode 3. Listen, we coming back. We coming bigger and better than ever. Listen, make sure you're following me on all social media platforms. If it's Instagram, is at The Real DJ Kels. If it is Facebook, is just DJ Kels. If it is Snapchat, Twitter, TikTok, or YouTube, there is DJ Kels 704. Why? Because there's other DJ Kels. Listen, y'all, I love y'all. Thanks for watching. It's been a great show. And we out. Tell them we out, Los.
We out. Catch y'all.
You